Welcome to Roy City West Park. This is where all the gangbangs happen. This is where the chuds meet up at, everyone. And I don't mean chud like the 4chan term chud. I mean cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. This is where they propagate and hang out, and they litter the park with empty orange soda cans. This is definitely the chud's handiwork, let me tell you. See, look at that. They collect all these signs, and they kick them, and they piss on them. And they'd light them on fire, too, if they hadn't been caught. This is their hideout right here. Right here. Oh, he's in there. I see you, chud. I see you. What the fuck is this shit? Little, like, ornaments or something? Look like decorations. Probably for the Chinese New Year. That people hung up and didn't bother to fucking take down. There's like they don't really get enough water. Their equipment shed, which of course has graffiti on it. That's not surprising. At least there's like handicap accessible, so you could easily have like a wheelchair or what have you and putter about. So of course they have the soccer, goalposts set up. I don't know if those are always set up, but like this is brand new. Give heaven some hell, Troy S. Nesson, Doughboy. That's new. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to mean. I don't like what they're doing with this. Either cut it down or finish trimming it or whatever. And I like how they discard you can tell those tree parts. That's on UTA property. The other line of that is UTA property. So they cut it down and just toss it over the fucking fence. That's brilliant. They're like, well, it's not our problem. And it's like a little baseball field here. Seems like they used to have a basketball court out here as well. Because this is like the more isolated area of the park. So I've been wanting to film here to wrap up my Roy series for a while. Now it's not like just Weber County, it's just Roy. There's a few other places I have to go to, but I'm probably being unfair because it's like barely past wintertime. So there's like so many kids here. I do not want to fucking film. Okay, there's the basketball court right here. Basketball court. And then there's that, busted from years of overuse. all that. It wouldn't surprise me if all the equipment here in general is just old and worn and rusted and falling out. Yeah. City West Park. And you can see there's graffiti here. There's still graffiti here, but there was over there that they sandblasted and all that. And that, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be, I guess a driveway, a little driveway. Which is why you notice that the newest thing that stands out is the bench that was donated, probably through Adopt a Highway, or not Adopt a Highway, Adopt a Park or whatever. And then of course the skate park. That's however many years new. At least a decade. Overflow parking. It's like I'm not going to bother going into depth with it when I can walk in and immediately tell that equipment is rusted and falling apart, and it's like very obvious. But they only have the one baseball diamond there. And this place there had graffiti, but it's been sandblasted or covered up as best as they could. And there's graffiti pretty much all over the park, which doesn't really... And there's graffiti everywhere. It doesn't really determine quality or safety. Like if the city is aware of it, but they're not like actively doing anything, which kind of appears to be the case. I mean, when you walk up to the bathrooms over there, easy way. My name's Wheezy. You got any smokes? Probably someone worked here and died, and they named it like after them. Because it's like a really an off-kilter thing. So these boxes. Oh, yep. Because they don't have their dog on a leash. The equipment here. Which looks fairly new. Yeah, I know it's not new, but it's in pretty good condition, all things considered. So they don't have concessions open ever. Like none of these parks here in Utah ever have their concessions open. Or I could go and smile and see do they have cameras in the bathroom? That's fucking illegal. That's illegal as fuck if they're doing that. See right here used to be the little like privacy half wall, and it was like connected from there to there, so you couldn't see people going in. But then people out here on those apps, like I mentioned earlier in the video, miscreants like to arrange meetings. That's a nice concessions booth. Actually looks like a concessions booth and not a fucking pop stick stand. They have new stuff, but they don't ever use it because I never see any of this stuff opened. These people are with their fucking dog. They're like, I don't want to. The dog. Text your lineup and or questions, concerns. Team name, field number, lineup. Most of that is probably animal traffic, if I had a hazard a guess. I mean, no one plays baseball in the fucking wintertime, obviously. These, I like these. Guard railing. So then, if Grandpa sits up here, he's not gonna fucking fall out and break his neck. So that's good. I mean, it's not new. It's been here the last time I was here. But it looks fairly new. But it's not. And they got a couple. They got 1, 2, 3. Plus they have those over there. So I could see quite a few hungry hippos out here. Oh, maybe is that another diamond? No, that's number 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they got 3 diamonds. They've got 3 diamonds. I'm really impressed with the bleachers. I want to inspect the playground equipment, but I'm not going to do it when there's fucking people and kids there. So, light system. Yeah. And then over here you get wasps. Yeah, you get wasps swarming out here in the spring and summertime because it gets really that time over there. I'm not. And then the last, I guess maybe I should grade this walking trail. This is well, it's the third one we're reviewing. Technically, it's the first. Oh, look, they left their bag of dog shit. Right here, everyone. Right here on the bench. Honey, whoever's dog shit that is, you need to come claim it. Because it ain't mine. Whoever left your dog shit there, come get it. Fucking lazy slob. Probably one of those fucking people over there with their dog. Some fucking Karen. So the same type of people who, when they change their kid's diaper and they throw the used diaper in the cart and leave the cart in the store. Those people need to fucking drop dead. Like, seriously. And there's Pennywise. This. Oh, look at that. So splintered the wood here. He's gotten has got damage, like sun damage. See, I'm at least doing something fucking useful. Of course, this is all kind of like mushy and swampy because it's been winter time and it's not solid dirt or sand anymore, it's mud. So Roy City West Park. So I guess I need to talk about my criteria: fun, quality, location, accessibility. So, quality, this is like their only, well, they have another area over there that could be for soccer, but this is like their serious soccer area. The city is kind of lacking appearance wise, and it's kind of sad to see quality wise, considering this is their main park for, you know, Roy Days, because it used to be closer to I guess they call it the I Omega Park or something, or maybe America First Park or whatever. There's a park over there up that way, closer to the new library. So quality, appearance wise, and durability wise, it needs some work. Definitely needs some work. It needs some work because right away when you go to the bathrooms, I want to expand it, I want to make it smaller. So when you go to the bathrooms there, the first thing I saw was graffiti. So I would probably make a deal of having that scrubbed away. And then the front of the park, so I would make a point of sandblasting all of the graffiti, because when people come to patronize your park and it looks like a mess, believe it or not, that actually reduces, that it affects engagement, and engagement affects things like your income, like, you know, for the economy, the revenue. Parks do generate revenue, believe it or not. Quality, I would say, definitely needs work for West Park. If graffiti is one of the first things you see when you go somewhere, it's not really a good thing, because people will think, oh, this is like gang territory, or it's really just kids being stupid. But people don't know that. They think, oh, they've marked their territory. And are those cows or pigs? There's goats. There's a little pig. Is that a pig? Yes, that's a pig. Huh. I've never seen one that color before. So it affects revenue because they have games there. They have, you know, the Roy Days shit there, and the other stuff. I really, really wish they were more stringent on dog. Like, if I can't come in there with my fucking horse, if it says no dogs, you can't bring a dog. But it says leash requirement, and most places have been for a long time, no dogs. There are dog parks that cater to that, but they're like, oh, I don't want my precious to engage with hostile, unknown dogs. but you'll bring it to a public park around people and let it kind of, it wasn't on a lead, run around fucking carefree, because things trigger dogs. Everything does. To act, not this dog, look at him, he's cool, around unknown people. And that's a recipe for disaster. Fun. Like, there's lots to do. At the same time, it's like when I say fun, when I go to a park, I'm reviewing. I usually think about, okay, what can the kids do? What can the grown-ups do? What can old people do? It's kind of like the opposite of that one, I think it was a Sunset Park I reviewed, where there was like hardly anything. I think it was like John G. White Park, because there's that little skate park that's there, and they used to have more things for the kids to do, and then they tore all that out. But this park has like 3 baseball fields. So it kind of feels like there's stuff to do, but almost like too much of the same thing. Because I'm wondering how many actual teams use that specific park in Roy to like train and, you know, have games. Because you have to remember, it's Frank Tremea Park. That's basically a glorified baseball diamond, an outfield or whatever. Then you have Municipal Park. It still has 1 baseball field. Then you have Sandridge Park. There's a few more parks out here in Roy in that general vicinity, but oh, those are pigs. Oh, those are fake. Those aren't real. Those are fake pigs. That's a giant fucking pig. Sandridge Park has it's now basically, it's owned by the school now, I think, because it used to be the city owned it and it was a public park. Now it's owned by the school, so I'm assuming it's going to be for their school games, their baseball games, because every school I know of has a baseball team. And that's like also pretty much a glorified baseball field. So for fun, and I didn't review the playground like at all, because I don't like filming when there's people actively using things, but just based upon past visits and generally knowing what they have there, which I think is like 2 swing sets, the little kiddie castle. I don't think they have a teeter. I don't think any park has teeter-totters anymore. So it's like, you know, kids still use them. They make use of it. Just as far as fun, oh, did I say quality? For quality, I'd probably give it like a 2. Oh, look at those fucking horses. Wow. Right there in your own backyard. So for fun, for quality, I give it a 2 for fun. And each category of my criteria has a max of 5. For a maximum of 5 out of 5. Or whatever. So for fun, probably give it like a 4. You know, maybe like a 3.5, because I feel like with all that space, they could, you know, and it's insert current year, they could put a, you know, a splash pad there, a water feature. They could put a, you know, a dedicated dog section to keep dogs restricted to that area instead of, you know, running out and fucking with people. God. Yeah, 3.5. Quality. I already talked about quality, durability. That was 2. Fun. Accessibility. I think it's a 4, because they have added the new ramp walkways, the new concrete, and you could easily take like a wheelchair or whatever, and I think be able to meet your needs on it. So I give it a 4 out of accessibility, because it you know, it lets you at least be mobile all around the park, through the whole of the park, and that's even whether you use it or not. I mean, it's like, it's the whole point. So quality / durability 2, fun 3.5, accessibility 4, or no, not, yeah, accessibility. Okay, location. I think I only have 4 criteria, I think. Accessibility or location. Really weird. Because obviously people know to go to it to use it, but it's in such a weird part of town that if you didn't know that's where they had their like annual, you know, corn dog event or whatever, then why would you even bother going out there? Basically. I think for accessibility I give it like a 3.5. So I think total out of 4 or 5, because I think it's like 4 criteria, 4 categories. Location, accessibility, fun, quality. I can't think of any other criteria. I think that's all of it. I think total I give it probably 3 out of 5. Because while a lot of it looks new, and they do have some new walking paths and ramps and such, which is helpful, and some new, you know, donated equipment, and so a lot of their older equipment still looks new, but you come to some of their, like the baseball diamonds, it looks obviously used and worn out. Its parts are rusted. So it's like the city really should go in and kind of like fix it. You know, otherwise it's like your tax dollars are pretty much going to waste, more or less. There's like 20 million fucking kids out here. So, like, you know, 3 out of 5. I don't think that's terrible. But, there's that fucking rooster. I don't think it's a terrible score. The city really needs to come in and clean up the graffiti, clean up, replace old equipment, and, you know, then they'll have it looking a lot newer, a lot better, instead of just kind of like, you know, doing the bare minimum and expecting it to just kind of like pass the test of time, you know.